Coleman. I'm a guitar player, professional guitar player. I've been playing for about 45 years, something like that. Started playing in bands when I was 14, professionally. And I want to talk to you today about how to get started in the business. Many people have desires to play and want to know how we even get started in the business. What are the tools we need to do that? And hopefully, during this interview, during this session, we'll cover all the ins and outs of it. First of all, each person's hands are different. Some people have small to I have very large hands, and so we want to choose an instrument that will allow us to play comfortably. So right now I'm playing a Fender Telecaster. It's a 52 reissue. It allows me to put my hands and play comfortable. I'm very comfortable with this guitar. And I think that's one of the first things you want to do. If you cannot get a name brand, there are so many companies now that offer that similar style, Epiphone to Ibanez, different companies that have that, and you can get those guitars for less price. But just getting started, that would be a consideration. Find a guitar that's that you can play comfortably, and then I would suggest to start, aim your practices around 30 minutes to an hour, but we're doing it in increments of time. We might rehearse 3 or 4 times a day versus practicing 2 or 3 hours at once. And the reason behind that, if we're trying to learn a lick or something, let me have a lick. You want to learn that lick and be able to put it in different keys. You want to first of all remember what you did, and just going back helps you to do both, helps you to remember what you did and just being able to transpose it. But these are the things we want to start with. Second of all, we want to try to find someone of our age group that has a personal interest. I used to jam with other guitar players to get better. I used to play with them. We would play just 2-chord progressions. Just here's something that you can do to get started. Here's a D minor 7, and a G7. And one guitar player can play this while the other one sort of figures out what he wants to do as a solo. I'm going to put this into my loop station loop pedal. This is very popular among guitar players. I have an RC3 loop station by Boss. It's a red pedal. And I just want to count 4 and step on 1 and play on 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And I'm going to end on 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it puts it in itself. It just keeps playing. And this will allow me to just improv, just solo work out some ideas. And when I want to, I'll just double click this and that will stop it. This allows me to play for hours. I can take breaks, like we were talking about the 30-minute breaks. And well, it's already in the pedal, so when I come back, half an hour, I just go back to it and it'll play itself. I can review the same rehearsal and just click it twice to stop it. This is a very good tool for beginners. You can put in any chord, any practice over any scale. It has a drum machine, the whole nine, um, so that we can just really get better at improv. It's one of the requirements of a guitar player is that if there's no sax player, if there's no piano player, we accompany by way of playing chords or melody or scales. So it's sort of a job description. Each lesson, guitar lessons, we cover various styles, and what I recommend also, we dealt with a lot with equipment and just improv and how to get started with basic chords, but also teach reading and guitar fundamentals. I think it's essential for the beginning guitar player, and this is one of the books that I teach from. It's Mel Bay's Guitar Method 1. In this book covers how to read staff, key signatures, first and second endings, solo guitar, um, daily scale practices, duets are in this book. And it just starts out uh, telling you the basic terms for guitar. If we open the book, we'll find, turn it this way to open it. We'll find notations, types of notes, music staff, where the notes are placed and what they're called, to just getting started. Reading is probably the most disciplined of the music, but nevertheless, it's very essential that we begin to learn how to read as well as to improv.